cult of personality. I know your anger, I know your dreams. I've been everything you wanna be. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. Neon lights, Nobel Prize. When a mirror speaks, the reflection lies. You won't have to follow me. Only you can set me free.
Yo, what up? This is Truth, Realness, and Option, Season 5. I'd like to welcome you today. My name is Darien Willis, and today, as you can see, our guest is Mr. Joseph Glover.
What up? What up?
Hey, man, what's going on, bro? What's good with you? Man, we got a lot to talk about today. It's all about you. You're the man of the hour. Man, so tell us a little bit about Joseph Glover.
About Joseph Glover. Well, man, I was born overseas, but all my family grew here in the South, here in Shreveport. Spent a good majority of my life up in DC. You know what I'm saying? I've lived in 2 different places, but being in Shreveport for probably like the last 10 plus years. I'm a professional music artist and a barber as well, so I've just been really trying to take my businesses to the next level. Really package myself as an artist and get to that good stardom, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So for those that don't know, man, where you cut hair at?
I actually do it privately. You can book with me private, on the Facebook or, just get in touch with me. It's exclusive. Been to a few barbershops, shout out Boss Man. I used to work at Boss Man, and stuff like that, but I do it right from the crib now.
Okay. Hey, look, that's the best way to go.
Professional setup.
Right. And with all of your different, we know you're a music artist, master barbing and influencer. So what motivated you to become an influencer?
Well, it kind of just developed, man. I feel like we don't really know we're influencers or how much we influencers until we really notice our influence. You know what I'm saying? We sleep on our influence a lot. So once I started, with me cutting hair, once I started being around the younger people as well as the older people as well as in between, you just start to see that you can influence people for positive. You start to be there for people in their bad days, and after they done with a haircut or after they listen to some of your music, they feeling better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just the overall presence. So to answer your question directly, I would say once I noticed and really start to appreciate the influence I have on others, that's when I really started to want to cultivate.
Okay. All right. So before we go any further, I'd like to shout out our executive producer and editor, Mr. Jeff Detro Trotter. I want to shout out Keontae Taylor. Congratulations. He's getting his master's in education. I don't remember exactly. Charged to my head, not to my heart, Keontae, but he's finishing up on his master's. All right. So today on True Realness and Options, we're going to actually discuss some moments in Black history. We're going to actually talk about some situations that actually happened within the past week. We got a lot to talk about. Like I said, once again, it's all about this young man that you see right here, Mr. Joseph Glover. Go get his insight on what he feels about the situations as well. Being an influencer, I'm pretty sure he probably has knowledge of some of the things that are actually happening. So, all right, man. So, Joseph. All right, we kind of got a little background on you. Guam. That's where you're from, Guam. Okay, and birthplace. Okay, so have you been in Shreveport for how long now?
Probably like 15.
Okay, so would you say the majority of your life you've been here? Okay. All right.
Traveling around, but been here.
Okay. All right. So, man, tell us about what Black history means to you, man.
Black history, man, it means a lot, man. It means a lot. First of all, Black History Month was lit. Black History Month was lit. But black excellence, trying to better yourself, really putting in the energy to better yourself. I know a lot of people be on the ancestors, make the ancestors proud, and we should, but we here now. You know what I'm saying? So we need to make ourselves proud. So it's about all of that to me, man. And just, of course, me being an artist, it's about expressing yourself. A lot of black people don't know how to express themselves. You know what I'm saying? So just the betterment of black people, man. Great black moments, you know, like the Super Bowl performance and all kind of other stuff went on. Black History Month, yeah. So it's all that.
Okay, so I want to piggyback off of what you were saying, because I know with you being an influencer and a musical artist, how do you believe just those two entities, of which actually with the Master Barber as well, because you're actually seeing people on a daily basis,
Right.
you're probably giving advice, and you see a lot that go on. So, with you saying that Black History was lit, is that a part of what's motivating the music as well?
Yeah, I would say so. I would definitely say so. Even my most recent drop was a kind of like a banger type beat, but it was an underlying message, just about a lot of this crime that's going on in the city and these young boys trying to get in your car real quick and pull off with it or take something out of it, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of puts us in a messed up situation because anybody gonna want to step outside and protect what's theirs if they see you in it.
Right.
But you putting a person in a position to have to down another black person in a real way because invasion of privacy and taking things, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people just don't play with that. So I would definitely say, that's a different side of it, but it's all in the music. It's all in the, and sometimes we need a PSA just to let these boys know it's a better way. Like, don't put another black man in a messed up position to have to defend what he has or defend himself against another young black man that's out here getting it in a way that he should, to go to the job or something.
Right.
So yeah, Black History, man, all of that.
Okay, so and I apologize for interrupting. Are you familiar with the situation with the young man that's a music artist who's going to work one morning and they took his life and he was an artist. I think YG. Mitri. All right, are you familiar with him?
Yeah, I'm kind of more familiar with his brothers, but I'm familiar with that family. Man, that was an unfortunate, tragic thing, man. I mean, you hear things through the woodwork, the wire, and whatnot, but it's a tragic thing, bro. We all in our 20s to late 20s and 30s and stuff, we still trying to make something. We still trying to build something. So it shouldn't be no reason why somebody's life should be cut short, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that. So yeah, I definitely heard about that, man. It's tragic, man. It's tragic.
Okay.
Prayers for the family, man, and prayers for Black and them over there, man.
Okay, so with you being a music artist, man, what genre of music would you consider yourself? Hip hop, R&B, like what genre of music?
That's a good question. I really kind of feel like I'm still defining it, but hip hop and rap would be primary, just off the the delivery, the beats and stuff like that. But I also have like crossover genre type songs. Like I have a song called "Hate Me," which is actually like a sing song type of encouragement type song, but I'm rapping on the verses. But the whole beat is kind of like sing song. So hip hop, rap, vocals, you know what I'm saying, and just stuff like that. I harmonize too, so I guess you say melodic hip hop, rap, vocal, sometimes hard, you know what I'm saying.
So who are
reality.
Reality. Okay, so who are your musical influences?
When I look back, man, so who I was listening to coming up, because that would be an influence, right? Pretty much what I was listening to coming up. Me being from up north, but still down south, I mean, I was listening to everything from Jay and Dipset and Jim Jones to Boosie and Webby. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But also artists like Kid Cudi, Kendrick Lamar, you know what I'm saying? a lot of those melodic, but conscious, but still some gangster. You know what I'm saying? So all the artists that fall in that right there.
Okay.
That fall in that right there. A lot of them. I get compared a lot to, just locally. Like I had an article in the Inquisitor where they kind of compare my style to like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and stuff. But I feel like they say that every time you know how to rap and you conscious and you speak on stuff.
Right.
So, yeah, I listen to them guys, but gangster.
Okay. Now, would you consider yourself a secular artist, or is it a combination, or? Okay. Well, you know how I want to make sure. Right. See, yeah.
They know in between. Yeah, I'm a secular artist.
I got you.
But I speak on things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just a bunch of killing. It's not just a bunch of talking reckless. It's a point.
Okay.
It's a point.
Okay, so we sticking along the lines of you being a music artist. We lost Angie Stone last year.
Yeah.
Did you listen to her music?
Yeah, just the classics and probably a little bit more after that. I'm not gonna take it from like I just want
Right.
every Angie Stone project.
Absolutely.
But yeah, most definitely a classics, and that was just unfortunate. And I didn't know that she was still performing and stuff. She had a performance the day before, I believe.
In Alabama.
Yeah. So she was still active. I definitely would have listened to some new Angie Stone. She would have dropped something.
Yeah, R.I.P. Angie Stone, man. She was in a tribal band, and she had other occupants in the band, and they said she was the only fatality. Shout out the family, my condolences. Yeah. So, man, okay. Getting into the realm of you being a master barber. When did you decide you want to cut hair? How long have you been cutting hair? And how has this experience been with you in your trade?
It's been a good experience. It's been ups and downs. It fluctuates like every other industry, But overall, man, I've learned a lot. Like I say, shout out to Barber and Barber World. Shout out to Sean Boss and all them guys over there. I was there 5+ years over there off Blue Weller, so they know what's up. But I learned a lot over there through the years, and especially 10+. And that ties back into what you said first about the influence.
Yeah.
Just understanding that, I could just cut your hair and hardly talk to you and not develop a bond with you and get your money it seems long, but that's not what it is. Day in, day out for 10+ years, you're going to really cement yourself with the people. And that's definitely something I've done. I feel like with the city. So it ties in. It's been a great experience.
So look, I'm going to add other occupations to you with being a master barber, man. You're a babysitter, role model.
What?
Disciplinarian.
Real time.
Public speaking counselor.
Yeah, all that, man. Like disciplinarian, man. Man, look, it get hectic. Even when they not in the chair. Like, hey, because I get it. Some parents, man, they bring the kids in the area, man, and they don't know how to tell them chill out. So you got to have that balance. You can't just be fussing at people's kids. You got to have that balance. The barber industry puts you in a great balance with the people. If not, you're not going to last 10+ years doing this, making it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, that's real.
All right, man. So, we were touching on you being an influencer, man. Man, when did it come about? Was it something that someone else saw in you? Was it something you saw in yourself? And with being an influencer, they say for much, something's required, for that quote. But I apologize, I don't have the quote right off the top, but man, being an influencer, man, I know that occupies a lot of your time, man. So what comes with being an influencer for you?
What comes with being an influencer for me, I would say, content is very important these days.
Right.
Like, the influence in real life is good, but people want to see you, on social media. But just with me is my everyday movement, my everyday walk, whether it's something barber related, whether somebody hit me up like, man, I was just jamming your music, or man, let me know when you have a show, you know what I'm saying, so they can really see and feel you and hear you. Man, it's about all of that, bro. Like, you can influence bad or you can influence good. On my Facebook, I'll say some funny stuff, I'll say some crazy stuff, then I'll turn around and say something that, some news they can use, something good they can put on their mind real quick. Yeah. Then I'll mess around and post some music, you know what I'm saying? my Instagram, I do like funny reels and stuff like that. I would say it's just all about your daily movement. You know what I'm saying? Of being an influencer with barbering. When you posting your stuff, you pretty much influencing these guys to take care of their grooming and take care of themselves. You know, look good, feel good. So it's all of that. It's just all in the way you move and the interview.
Okay. So with you being an influencer, have you had opportunity to reach out to prospective music artists you would like to work with, or have you been able to talk to anyone that you actually follow in the music game?
Maybe on the gram, maybe on Instagram, because Instagram DMs is gonna say anybody to come across your stuff. But as far as locally, or you mean like big artists?
In general, big or small, whomever you have desire to work with or work with.
I've spoken to, and I know a lot of artists in the area. But yeah, just as far as like bigger artists and stuff, probably on the Instagram and stuff. Local artists, the music scene here in Shreveport is still, I feel like it's still shaking back as far as artists working with each other. So you can know another artist here, but that's, you know what I'm saying? Y'all both could have an info. Y'all both could, it's on y'all to come together. So, locally here, I know a lot of artists here, a lot of artists. So, it's all about getting it in. It's all about collaboration. Okay. There's a lot of influences in the city.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of influences.
And for those that are not aware, I also like to send out my condolences to the family of Roy Ayers. Roy Ayers is the iconic jazz vibraphonist, celebrated for his groundbreaking contributions to jazz, funk, and neo soul. He passed away on March 4th, 2025 in New York City at the age of 84 after a prolonged illness. His family described him as a highly influential and sought-after music collaborator, leaving behind a legendary career that shaped the musical landscape. So once again, with Mr. Glover being here, being a music artist, we want to make sure we touch on everything, all things music that relates to this particular podcast today. And once again, I want to shout out our executive producer, Jeff Trotter. He puts the show together, y'all. It's immaculate how he has it put together. I just want to make sure I do that. So, all right, Joe, you're here, so we're talking about you, so we got to get you your influence. So I know you pretty much know what's going on, man. Are you familiar with the Caleb Wilson incident occurred at Southern University in Baton Rouge?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Man, something that didn't have to happen. Once again, there's a lot of words could be said about their negligence. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get it together, man. They wasn't even supposed to be doing the hazing. I thought they dealt with that a while back. So it's just unfortunate that, these guys trying to level up in life and be a part of something.
Right.
Bro didn't sign up to be abused as part of a ritual or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because they seem more like ritual. There's a difference between hazing and you putting somebody through a daggone ritual.
Right.
So, it's unfortunate, bro, that he lost his life in that way and so young, bro. We need to tighten up. I mean, we're killing each other enough on the streets, you feel me?
Right.
Stop doing that stupid shit, man, with the hate, bro.
Okay.
Stop putting your hands on people and stuff. Like, it's other stuff to do.
Right.
There's other stuff to do. Like just to say, I went to boot camp. I went to YCP Youth Child Program in Minden.
Okay.
There's a lot of other exercises and things you can instruct somebody to do other than putting your hands on and putting their life in that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's messed up.
Man, for those that have been covering this incident, there's been new information. Recently, the information that was provided, there was an indication that the incident actually took place at a park. But new information that has been provided on social media indicates that they were in a warehouse where the actual pledging was taking place. And like Mr. Glover said, the hazing aspect. Now, for those that follow myself, I got on and actually did a show about that, being a part of a fraternity, which I am a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. And once again, I did highlight the process. And from the information that we've received and the outpour of everyone actually, providing their feelings, which is all validated. The goal is not to hurt anyone, it's to be a positive influence and show discipline and welcome someone to brotherhood or sisterhood. Like I said, once again, I like shout out the family of Caleb Wilson. anyone, the students that attend Southern University, faculty, anyone that knew this young man, he was part of the band. Like I said, very unfortunate. And, you know, once again, nobody wins in this situation. All fraternities, sororities, social groups are affected by this. And even people who follow these people or had a part of these people's lives. So, once again, I'd like to send moments to Kevin. All right, so we touched on Angie Stone, we touched on Roy Ayers, we touched on Kelly Wilson. Now, there's a local young man, and he is known to be the youngest person to run for mayor of Louisiana. Are you familiar with Darryl Ware II?
I've heard.
Okay, I think he was on the highway, and they say he was trying to cross over on the highway. He got hit. Yeah. I would like to say condolences to his family. Our executive producer is very familiar with him. I'm not as familiar with him, but just hearing about, you know, what he was trying to do, being the youngest person to actually run for a position in office like that. Like I said, very smart young man, you know, a lot of pleasantries. I haven't heard anything remotely negative about the young man, but he was correct.
Yes. Once again, unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, so look, man, this has been an awesome interview, and look, there's more to come with this interview. We're being, I'm honored that we actually are being given the privilege of receiving a performance from Mr. Glover. But you have to tune into YouTube and watch on Truth, Realness, Realness and Options, so you can actually watch that performance. Tap in. Look, it's about to go down, so we're going to take a break. And for those that are watching and listening on the radio, man, y'all about to get ready and get a treat. For those that are watching on social media, we go catch you the next time. But make sure you catch the rest of this interview on Truth, Realness and Options on YouTube. I want to shout out Keontae Taylor. Once again, our executive producer in the back. He put it all together. You know, like I said, this is a great show. I'm honored to be a part of it. Look, we're going to catch y'all later on this part. So make sure you tune in to YouTube to hear that special performance.
Don't listen, just they don't need no publicity stunts. Don't feel, just listen. Yeah. This for all my people getting off work, headed into work. All you gotta do is keep on doing. Trust me, it's gonna work. Can't lie, sometimes I think about you, but I know we wouldn't work. Get into a bag, who would I be this if I didn't work? This for all my people getting off work, headed into work. All you gotta do is keep on doing. Trust me, it's gonna work. Can't lie, sometimes I think about you, but I know we wouldn't work. Get into a bag, who would I be this if I didn't work? I can't help but wonder when the underdogs don't come from under. You push them through. I know you're tired. Them kids on your last nerve, and my girl on mine, and the world on mine. But if you keep tripping, how you gonna run shit? Level up and climb. They got it made, that's your assumption. What you see with your eyes can have you blind, wondering why. You start looking at the sky, really need to fly. Oh God, this for all my people getting off work, headed into work. All you gotta do is keep on doing. Trust me, it's gonna work. Can't lie, sometimes I think about you, but I know we wouldn't work. Get into a bag, who would I be if I didn't work? This for all my people getting off work, headed into work. All you gotta do is keep on doing. Trust me, it's gonna work. Can't lie, sometimes I think about you, but I know we wouldn't work. Get into a bag, who would I be, man, if I didn't work? I can't help but dream. We all been lied to, this shit ain't what it seems. We in the drive-thru, we patient for that poison, but can't be patient with ourselves, that's just annoying. I'm just trying to be the best that I can be. I'm just trying to see some things I haven't seen. If you with me, then don't be working against me. I'ma keep shooting my shot until the clip empty. Off work, headed into work. All you gotta do is keep on doing. Trust me, it's gonna work. Can't lie, sometimes I think about you, but I know we wouldn't work. Get into a bag, who would I be this if I didn't work? This for all my people getting off work, headed into work. All you gotta do is keep on doing. Trust me, it's gonna work. Can't lie, sometimes I think about you, but I know we wouldn't work. Get into a bag, who would I be bitch if I didn't work? Yeah, shit. It's thieves in the city, keep your whip locked. If I catch another nigga robbing, he gon' get popped. Big loud pistol off the hip, this that hip hop. Shorty staring in my face, she wanna lip lock. Joke drop, you know what time it is, wristwatch. Them other rappers get y'all fast food, it's a rip off. Me, I give them fresh tunes and some jewels they could live off. How you gon' make a sense if you don't dish off? It's jumping like a tip off. If you not a team player, piss off. Friendly ass haters, we ain't with y'all. Young niggas jumped out on my girl, I move quick and let the cig off. Turned them boys into track stars. You playing with your life, trying to jack cars. Could be somewhere getting too bad, man. Smart way. Encourage these boys to get to it the smart way. That ain't it. That ain't it. You risking your life for other people. Risking your life for other people's possessions, man. Catch you down bad and be your last man. Be your last one. Yeah. Come on. You might get PTSD where we at. Smoking on my way to SPD to get my blicky back. Cut, picture that. Flavor after flavor, this a different batch. Like the mix and match. I play it cool and these people can't read me like it's chicken scratch. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, but I'm lifting that abundance on my mind. We don't live in lack. You ain't talking about shit, I'ma hit you back. I was asleep on my potential, had to sit with that. Moments of clarity. Everything I ever went through was just preparing me. It was more to see. Guys like me a rarity, and that's why she down to drop it to the floor for me. For me.
All right, I'd like to welcome y'all back to Truth, Realness, and Options Season 5. As you can see, we still kicking with Mr. Joseph Glover over here, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is a very busy young man, as you can see. His accolades, music artist, influencer, master barber. And we just got the privilege of listening to him perform two of his songs, man. They was fire. So when you watch, you're going to see his performance. You know, you're going to see some visuals with that. Hey, it's fire. So, you know, this is a very busy young man. You know, I don't want to keep him too much longer, but right now we're going to take it to a moment of Black history. We're going to talk about Stagecoach Mary Fields. She was born in 1832, and she passed away in 1914. Mary Fields was born into slavery in either 1832 or 1833. Her exact birthday is unknown. Mary's birthplace and other details about her early childhood are also unknown. What is known is that she worked for the Warner family in West Virginia in the years leading up to the Civil War. Mary was emancipated in 1863 or shortly after the Civil War. She then moved from West Virginia and went up the Mississippi River where she worked on steamboats. That's how she has the name Stagecoach Mary Fields. All right, man. Do you have any final thoughts? Anything that you want to, you know, for people to get in contact with you as far as want to work with you with the music? You know, anybody that want to, you know, become a new client of yours, you know, with you cutting hair? Is there anything you would like to leave the audience with before we get up out of here?
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. Joseph Glover. Put it in your search bar on anything. Facebook, Instagram, official Joseph Glover, YouTube, official Joseph Glover music page. Put Joseph Glover in the search bar, man. Follow them DMs if you like to book a cut. Definitely get in touch with me, man. To shake you back, your image back, make you look good. And, you know, I just want to say, you know, support the real. It's a lot of people in the city doing it, man. Shout out Social Goats, bro. Shout out to people that's using their platform to really cultivate what's going on around here. So I would just say, man, let's collab more, man. Let's all collab more. Let's do our thing. Let's feel good to express ourselves. One person may rap another way, another person may rap another way. That don't mean y'all can't collaborate, you know. So that's what I want to leave with. And just listen to Joseph Glover music, man. It's a good idea. You feel me?
And man, where can we get your music at, man?
You can get it on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon. I just got a notification the new track just uploaded to Deezer. So all those other little sites, like you probably can get it in the PlayStation Store. You probably anywhere where any digital streaming platform, you can put Joseph Glover in the search bar and all my music will pull up.
All right, man. Look, we can't let you get up out of here without leaving you with a gift, man. We really appreciate you coming.
Thank you, man.
When you come on Truth, Realness, and Options, look, we can't let you leave, man. We're going to give you a gift.
That's solid.
We want to do that, man, and make sure
right
you enjoy that, man. Hey,
yes,
I am Darien Willis, once again, executive producer, Mr. Deontay Taylor, signing out.